Hi, Criticans and Queens. Welcome to my channel. My name is Natoshi. Today, I have a collaboration with Rodrigo. Super welcome. How are you?
Thank you very much. My name is Rodrigo, as you said already. I'm doing very well.
We've been talking a little bit, and you have been in the crypto space since 2017. So please tell my viewers a little bit about yourself.
Yes, exactly. In 2017, it was my first contact with the market. So I've been studying it and techniques and how to trade strategies since then, until I started really making my own trades and being profitable at the market. So now I'm joining you here in this mission to educate people out there.
That is great. So now you guys know. You go in and follow him. You have the link in the description down below my video for Rodrigo's channel. And as you know, he's a really good trader. He is really good at technicals and he has profits. So you should definitely go and subscribe and learn from him. Now, we all want to know a little bit how you see both BTC, Ethereum, and then you were talking about Ripple too, right?
Yes, exactly.
But before Rodrigo is showing what he sees on the charts, don't forget to look at the previous video that I did upload. This is a strategy for beginners and, you know, advanced too, whatever. But this is a really good strategy for you to be able to trade the market in a very simple way. Remember that you have to backtest everything yourself too, obviously, but I show you exactly how you can use this strategy combined with the fake outs. It can really give you some good results. Please look at the video, give me some comments, and tell me if you're using the strategy, and tell me how it works. And while you're doing that, we obviously need to have a platform to trade on, and if you are looking for a great platform to trade on, you can do the exact same thing as me. So when it comes to Bitflex, you can right now have a free $10 when you are depositing $100 to trade. You don't need a KIC for this, and when you come in here, it only takes you a couple of seconds to create an account here, and this is where you can trade cryptocurrencies. Always remember, when we're trading, we don't have to have a lot of money just for us to be able to trade. So take a small account, practice on this strategy, and slowly and steady you will see how quick you can take that small account to a bigger one, as long as you know risk management, you have the strategy, and you follow it through. But now let's see what Rodrigo is giving us on the charts. Super excited. He's really good, by the way. I'm the one editing this, and he's a really good trader. You should definitely look him up.
Okay, so here is Bitcoin on the daily time frame. I want to start talking about this rising wedge that we were forming some time ago, which is a very bearish scenario. As we know already, we were forming it since January 20th, and we finally broke it to the downside. And the target for this pattern here would be, unfortunately, to go all the way to 20K one more in the beginning, in this low here at the beginning of the pattern. So we are pretty much, since we broke it here to the downside, we are pretty much doing this. With all this movement here that we are doing, we are pretty much going to this target, right? But I am not 100% bearish on Bitcoin. I also have some different charts that show a different perspective over the market. And I will tell you about this right now. In the end, I'm going to tell you the critical point, the trigger that I'm going to need to see to really decide and to understand if we are going down to 20K or if we are going to go higher. So let's go to the bullish chart. Starting with the fallen wedge, it's pretty much the same thing as the rising wedge, but to the other side. So we are consolidating here between this descending resistance and support. And it is a bullish pattern, and it eventually breaks to the upside. And as I just said to the other scenario, the target is all the way to the beginning of the movement here, to this high. With all this FUD that we are having right now, we are going a little bit low right here, as you can see. And for now, we are seeing the formation of just a fake out. It's not confirmed to the downside. It's not a confirmed breakout. Of course, we can come here once more and break this to the downside and go lower. But for now, the scenario that I'm seeing here is just a fake out to the downside. And we are actually back inside the pattern, this bullish pattern. So it is still valid. The second bullish scenario that I wanted to show you is the ribbon on the weekly chart. It is a very powerful indication. As you can see, the last time that we broke it to the downside, we had a massive leg down, And right now, we are being supported by it, as you can see right here. So it is very important here for us to really have the support from this level and to bounce from here if we want our bullish scenario to play out. The last scenario is the last one is the head and shoulders that we are having on the daily time frame here. As you can see, this is the formation right there. And here is our neckline like this. It is a very big chart, so I usually on big charts like this, I don't put just a line as a resistance or support. I usually put a zone. So this zone is all these levels right here. I consider it to be our support. And right now we are once more at this critical level right here being supported. These are the three scenarios to the bullish side that I wanted to show. And the trigger here for me to understand either we are going to go lower or higher is to respect this level right here. As you can see, we are having confluence of a lot of different supports right here at this level. And also the last one and the ultimate one is the 200 moving average on the weekly time frame. We are right now trading below this. And as I said, this is my trigger indicator. If we want, on my opinion, to hit our bullish targets, we have to be supported. This here must be just a fake out from this level. And in the few next weeks, 1 or 2, we have to break above this level again. Because every time, as you can see, let me change to the whole history of the Bitcoin here. You can see that this level always provided to us very good support along the history. Always. We tested it sometimes throughout the history, and usually it was very good support, which we failed this time right here. And it's not a very good thing to break below this level. As you can see, 30% to the downside. And right now we are breaking it to the downside. And this is the ultimate thing, guys. We need to break back above this level once more if we want to hit the target for the inverse head and shoulders, for example. If we are still going to trade below this level, then I would say, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't want this to happen, but then the most probable scenario for me would be to come back to the level of the 20K. Ethereum, I just wanted to show you this chart right here. We were having a symmetrical triangle here. And once we broke it right here, I let my community know, I told everyone, like, guys, we have two. First, I told you about the target, right? Because our target would be all the way, just a second, from the moment of the breakout here, all the way down to 1500. So this is the target we have. And I told you guys, this green zone here is a very important zone of resistance because it was previous support during all this symmetrical triangle, during all this pattern. And if we don't manage to break above this level once more, if we fail right here, if we are rejected by it, we are most probably going to come to the level. And I said exactly this level right here at 1,630. And exactly as I said, it's really happened. We were rejected by it and we came straight to this point and we get already some good bounce from it. You can come to my channel, watch my previous video, and see that we are really talking about this before it happened. And now my perspective here is to have some sideways movement here as we head up here at this zone, some consolidation. And once we break it to the downside, then we are most probably going to hit our target at the 1500. Last but not the least, I wanted to show you Ripple. We are having some, guys, prepare. This is a crazy prediction that I have to tell you right now. But it is not me, it's just the charts, right? So I have to tell you, if you think it's too much crazy, that's just what the charts are telling me. Let's go back here to 2014. And as you can see, we were forming back here this symmetrical triangle, right? And our target for this pattern was all the way up to 11 cents. It was a very bold target. It was 1,500. It was a 1,500% target. It's a crazy thing, right? But guess what? We went all the way up to this level, and we had almost, as you can see, 45,000%. This is crazy. This is insane. But that's what happened. That's what the history is showing us. And since we hit our all-time high here, we started consolidating throughout the years. I want you to pay attention that we are talking about the monthly chart. It's not something that is going to be fast, but we are forming here as well the same thing that we were forming before. We are forming a symmetrical triangle. And if we break above this level, and finally we break above the level of the resistance of the symmetrical triangle, guys, this is the crazy part. Our target for this movement would be, of course, it would depend on the level that we would break out from, but all the way up to 40 cents. Amazingly crazy, 4,000%. Once more, you have to pay attention that it's not going to happen in 1 month, not in 3 months, but throughout years. So if you want to take some trades here, it's be aware that it's not a day trade, not a swing trade, but it's a trade position. Yes, that's what I wanted to share with you today.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you so much, Rodrigo. This was so fun to see. And I mean, as we all can see, you are a really good technical analyst and a good trader. So as I said in the beginning, make sure to subscribe to his channel. You have the link in the description down below my video. And we were also talking about that we're going to have some future live streams together in a couple of weeks. We're going to start to have them. So make sure to be on them too, because we have so many things that we can learn from each other. And I'm super excited to do that with you, Rodrigo.
Exactly. I'm super excited as well. Looking forward to start this live streams with you.
Yeah. So for my viewers that's going to come to your channel, please tell them what they can expect from you. Make them want to come to your channel.
As you can see, we have pretty solid technical analysis here. We are dealing this on a daily basis, so you can come every day. I will be updating you there. If I'm not making a video, you can subscribe to my Telegram channel. I would be in contact with you there more often than through videos. And I'm going to be talking about not only technical analysis, but I'm also preparing to my audience, to my community, some tutorial videos on exchanges. And also I want to explain to everybody, for example, we were talking about Ripple right now. I want to explain the whole project behind the cryptocurrency Ripple. But not only for Ripple, but for all the main altcoins. I want to bring some series of content explaining then everything about their projects.
Oh, that sounds good, because I want to look at that video too. So we're all going to look at Rodrigo's videos from now on. That's great. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining my channel, and I cannot wait until you come back here on the live stream.
Thank you very much for sharing your space with me.
You're welcome. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. See you in the next time.